Hello everybody and welcome. I'm your host Captain Awesomeness and I am back after a bit of a YouTube hiatus at Boss Pro Karting. Well, the thing is, when I say hiatus, the hiatus has been that I haven't uploaded many of my sessions over at Boss or High Voltage, and it was primarily for two reasons. First, it was the fact that it had to do with the quality videos. They just weren't good enough in my opinion, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna do a restart by coming in front of you right here under Boss's sign right here and talking to you guys about how things have been. So having come over back from my Chicago trip, I decided that I'm gonna try and limit the amount of sessions I do in both places. At first I was going nearly every day, kind of distributing my time between High Voltage and Boss Pro Karting, but now I am going to be making it a bit more consistent in that I will go to just one track for a little bit of time just to be able to conquer what my goals are. I will see you guys when I have my camera mounted up on my helmet, and we'll go from there.
Real quick guys, I just wanted to go over the Sodi Kart at Boss Pro Karting, especially after my little trip over at High Voltage, and I showed you some of the differences that I was not aware of. So first thing you will see with this Kart here is, I've mentioned it before, this moves forward and back. That's a huge thing, as well as the pedals. Using this little button here, the pedals move back and forth, so that helps you kind of move your center of gravity from the back all the way here to the center. The other part about it is the wheels themselves. The back is pretty thick, but the front is thinner than the back. This helps a lot with being able to turn the kart a lot easier than what the OTL karts over at High Voltage allow you to do. So that explains why I was having such a hard time with the OTLs. Alright guys, so after taking a lot of videos of my sessions today, this is going to be the one. Gentleman in front of me is one of the staff members by the name of Dylan. He is very good as a driver and a great dude. So I decided that this would be the video that I would upload for you all to see. So let's see what kind of stuff we're made of here. And by we, I mean me. Dylan's already got a significant lead on me, and he's going to continue to keep it that way. He's taking a much narrower line than me, and that's okay by me. He's probably gonna end up doing 23 seconds, I know it already. He's 24 something. Way faster than me. He's like a mile ahead of me, man. It's not helping that my kart is dancing all over the place. So I'm gonna try a different thing where I'm not going too crazy with sliding in the double hairpin. And I just pointed at the safety marshal because I can't see my name up there. So I'm trying a different strategy, as you guys can probably tell, where I'm not trying to slide too much in the double hairpin, and that's because I want to have more of my energy go to a straight motion instead of a sideways motion. But it's not helping me right now, and I can tell that the kart is not exactly very fast. My kart, that is. 24.8. Dylan's at 24.3. Wow. Took a really wide line there. I think he was doing that to slow me down, or rather to, I don't know what the hell I'm saying, because I'm concentrating so much. He's not doing it to slow me down. He's doing it to get me to catch up. Yeah, it's that one line he's taking that helping him out. So I need to use that line too. On the second part of the hairpin, instead of going out so wide, I need to kind of cut in a little bit narrower. Like that. And I can tell this thing is running out of juice big time. Dylan's pretty cool about staying back. (24.6). Alright, so at least I got the line right, and I need to adjust a little bit But yeah, 24.6 is just about average right now.
So guys, I did about 6 races today, and I just figured I would share that one video with you where I was racing with Dylan, and that's because it helps me, and then it probably will help you guys realize what kind of lines the faster guys are taking. You know, not putting into account the fact that, you know, there is definitely a huge weight differential between Dylan and I. I think Dylan is around the 150 range, even though he's like way taller than me, and I'm 180 pounds. So 30 pounds it does make a big difference. Then the other thing was that on top of that, I also learned that indeed, just like everything else, you know, 2 guys who may have the same exact skill sets, if they're sitting on 2 different karts that are not gonna be the same in terms of performance, then that's gonna affect lap times. So what happened in the race that I had with Dylan was, he did like a best lap time of 24.3, and I know he wasn't even trying. And I believe the fastest lap time I could muster out of that was like a high 24, I think 24.7. And that's just because I could tell that when I went through the double hairpin, that's where I was starting to notice that the recovery of the kart wasn't as tremendous as it was for him. Was it because of just weight alone, or just the fact that, you know, the electric motors on both of the karts were a little bit different? I can't say. But either way, I found a different line, and it helped me out. So after that race, I went out by myself and I hit a lap time of 24.334. So that is, I think, 0.006 slower than my fastest lap time I've done here. So what happened, and what explains why I have been kind of hitting, in my humble opinion, a wall where I was not able to get back into the 24.3s, and I was kind of stuck in 24.5 and 4. The reason is that the condition of the track itself is changing. In the double pin area, one thing that I was kind of noticing was that slickiness over time is going away. As more people go through it and the rubber gets laid down, you don't have to slide through that area. So I learned that real quick today after I noticed that, oh, I'm not getting that kind of a drift in the kart like I was when they initially re-brought basically this layout back and just added this slick touch to it. So that means that I have to, of course, adjust my approach with how I want to go around the track. So with that, I was able to cut it back down to the 24.3 range where I'm used to. So that still puts me in 4th place for the fastest lap times of this month. I am going to try my hardest. I've got exactly 3 more days left, and hopefully it'll hold and I'll stay in the top 10. We can only hope, right? So that's where I stand right now. I will try again maybe before the month ends to try and get into at least top 3. But if not, hey, you know what? I'm happy with being 4th place. It's just one of those things. When you do so well, it's only natural for you to have the desire to do even better than where you are. So anyway, I'm glad that I was able to at least get 24.3 like I have before. So that's in itself a accomplishment for me. Until the next time, guys, have a good one. Bye-bye.